What are we looking at today? Damien, Child of Darkness. Another one from Surly. Actually, this one has a little bit of the scrapings from Darkness and the black ale that we just looked at. And I'm going to open it with the gargoyle. Or is it the skull? It's the skull. No, it's the gargoyle. It's a gargoyle sitting on a skull. The bottle cap, who the fuck cares? Ooh. It's dark. And it definitely doesn't smell like the black ale did. Oh, there it is. Didn't make it. Compared to the other one, has a lot of a smell of an imperial. Those roasted malts and chocolate, and then similar to the black ale. Cheers. See, again, I've been known to mix stuff with my black ales, either bringing them more in the direction of an IPA or closer to a direction of an imperial stout like this does. Had a few belated questions or comments on the cold brew IPA. DFC, hey E, just checking in, my friend. Ammohead, you suck. I don't want that ugly ass 24-inch AR. Go ahead and send it down here and see if I keep it or not. I dare you. Ammohead, laugh my ass off. You had me rolling with the homeboy site setup. Are you in the blood or the Chris? Nah, you're a member of the Homo Bottom Boys. I've heard the initiation to get into the HBB is pretty hard. Sick fucker. Ammohead again. Were you getting your dog drunk? Shelby? If he goes for the peanut butter, run. Joey Cuz, also on the cold brew. Let's take a tour of the bench and see what's legal in Joey's state. You know, you can be so mean sometimes. The bench is like the biggest dick tease to anyone in New York. Oh yeah, Joey, let's take a little trip in there. Shit, now that you mention it, yeah, ain't nothing on the bench you can have. First on Furious Black was Rich, Foomaster Chew 12, with first. Rich again, delicious, might be the best one so far, wow. It's the beer or the picture. Rich again, the beer sounds amazing. Looks delicious, and I love the cascading action. Well, Rich, if you thought that sounded good, this is much better. Well, let me rephrase. It is to me, anyway. Real Cobra Burnout. Sorry I missed Friday's blog radio and after chat, but I took the family out to an awesome magic show at our Civic Center. It was good to see my little girl having a good time when this time last week she was in the hospital. Cheers. That is a big cheers. You feel so absolutely helpless when something's wrong with your children. Rich again. Heck yeah, congrats to El Tenda Fabrizio for being an honorable and awesome American. Hell yeah. Cheers to that shit. Stephen Bush. Shit. I've missed the past 3 videos. I'm slipping. Ah, man. I fully understand. J-Dog. Here. Rich again. That would be an awesome raffle. First aid kits are a must. I have one on me 24/7, especially with my job. You had a raffle off a huge case of delicious craft beers. Yum yum. In your bum. Yeah, laugh out loud. No, that's why I want to talk to the ATF Sucks and send him some, figure out a way, send him some money or something, or reimburse them, because kind of like what we do right now is once we've gone past the halfway point, 3/4 of the way, then I usually order up the stuff. Except that one time I kind of had kind of a panic, and wow, I was looking for this. Ammo head. That piece of shit 24-inch, the sunshade that's on it right now was on it when somebody, I won't mention any names, was shooting my JP, and all the brass was bouncing off of the millet, which was on the Mosin at that moment in time. Dented the shit out of the scope. Well, I knew I had an extra. Actually, I don't even know what the hell this one is even for. Oh, this is the sunshade for the. This is the right one. This is the sunshade for Project Overkill, but I didn't really like the way the sunshade looked down there. Now, the AR-15 and the big boys, yeah, there's a chance that the sunlight might be coming in. I'll admit I like the way, it looks, it's a 24-inch gun. Project Overkill looked kind of silly because the scope actually stuck out almost as far as the end of the barrel. Rich again. That is just no Gusta. That Sig would make such a big mistake on that expensive pistol. They would come with a viable fix for all the other P220s, Hunter models, but what the hell do I know? Yeah, anybody that follows me on Facebook, just for the fun of it, Sunday's chat, that was Jim. I haven't got a chance to watch that yet either. It was so awesome yesterday. I didn't do the brew review because I sat in the backyard and drank beer and smoked a cigar. Thank you, Real Cobra Burnout. What was the question? Oh, the SIG. I put up a picture of all my 10mm pistols and Sunday gun porn, and this guy's like, jams. And one of these guys that can't. What the fuck, man? You can't type normal. I even asked. I go, is there something wrong with your keyboard that you're typing in all caps? But he's like, jams. And I go, does not jam. I haven't had a chance to get it out yet, but it's had a couple of boxes of ammo run through it, flawlessly, may I point out. All SIGs jam. That's why the military turned them down. I'm just like, dude, I don't know what reality you are in, but, someone go ahead and comment. But, I have a tendency to interact with a few gun people, and I know quite a few people that own SIGs. The Hunter's my first one. I'll admit that. It's the first SIG I've ever owned, and of course it's a 10mm. I don't know anybody that has ever had a problem with the SIG. Even the one that's supposed, what's the 320 or whatever, that's supposed to be a problem right now. I know several people that have them, and just kind of like, it's kind of like me. I'm sorry, everybody that like jumped on the bandwagon and got rid of their EOTech because some testing facility that ran it up to like 3,000 degrees and then brought it down to negative 6,000 and then noticed that there was a little issue with it. No, I've never had a problem with mine, and I happen to like the fact that an EOTech is like looking through a windshield of a car with a red. Mine's got the actual circle and the dot, and it even has the lower one, so you can use it for, I think the lowest one is for 400 or 500 yards, which would be pretty impressive with an EOTech, actually. But yeah, never had a problem. And like I said, like I left the comment to this guy, dude, I mean, I don't know why you're talking in caps and you don't seem to know what you're talking about. And several people had made the comments. Actually, the military does use SIG, and I've never had a problem with mine. I don't know anyone. Even with this whole SIG problem, I don't know anybody that's ever had a problem with the SIG. Rich, wow, I guess it looked better than it tasted. Maybe put one back for a few months and then slam it. Hee hee. Another fine review, brother, and that beer chick is a 12. Cheers, my friend. Me and Greg were just talking about this today, the whole benefits of getting old. I don't even remember what the brew chick was yesterday. And I had a hell of a time. It was a hard time. That's what it was. It's a hard time trying to find a good one for today. Lunatic Dad, good work, bro. Thumbs up. Thank you. J-Dog, haha, me house pop. Why, so you have to come fix holes? Nah. Yeah, depends on the direction you shoot. Hazman 440. Tuesday, question mark? Hazman, that's some fine looking smoked meat. Ed, here. Okay. I have to look. I can't remember what the brew chick was. Well, that was 2 days ago now, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Why? Why do they still run commercials on my, Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's okay. Smile Money. Optics ready, you just need a time machine to go into the future. I'm okay with that. Salty Shellback. 13 biatches. Wade, congratulations, Joey, fucker. El Tenda and America. It's a win-win. Glad you cleared up the twat liquor statement. Fellow twat liquor. Now I may be picking nits, but do any of us live in a truly free state? No. Due to everything being taxed, we're paying the government so we can wipe our ass. Crazy Scotsman. Whiskey. See, I was gonna do one earlier just as a, a thing, but I figured I'd wait for it because one of you would, I don't know if you heard that or not. Whiskey. Whiskey. Whiskey? That's not whiskey. It's that freaking rum, dude. Oh, here, just do this instead. I got your whiskey right here, you Fucking bastard. So, I got my my plate in for my non-optics ready Glock G20. Yeah, we don't want to have to handle alcohol and then handle a firearm, so we'll start with the yeah, fuck those guys. Venom. Focus. 3 MOA. I think they offer 2. Well, I know they offer 2. The other one is the 6 MOA. I went with the Venom because the Venom top loads its battery, so once you put it on there, you don't have to worry about keep taking it on and off. So right now it's in auto setting, so when I'm standing someplace where it's dark, it dims down a little bit. Actually, maybe it's not. Press and hold. Blinky blinky. Yeah. There's auto. I'm aiming into a dark corner there, and as I bring it up and aim it towards the light, it automatically transitions on its own. Yeah. And this particular plate is brought to you by Evolution Gun Works. It works for Doctor. What the hell was the other? It works for 4 different. This particular setup works for 4 different ones. And they send you the screws for the Burris. The Doctor and the Burris use one set of screws, and then the Vortex, Venom, and Viper use the other set of screws. But it's let me turn it off. The plate has a set screw in the very center, and I just covered the bottom of the Dove with blue Loctite, because I know, Joey, you might want to write this shit down. If you can, well, actually, I'm thinking about who I'm talking to. I was going to say, you have to make sure you kind of get things done in kind of a timely order, but you can use Loctite as a lubricant. You just have to, you know, but Joey doesn't have to worry about it, because it's kind of like 1/1000. You know what I mean? But I use the Loctite as the lubricant to tap the plate on, and then it has a set in the center that I tighten up. And of course, my recommendation is don't do anything, or don't go shooting for 24 hours. Let it dry up, which I did, and then I did not. I mean, I'll see if I notice if it gets loose or not. But being that I don't really, I know what happens when you, my rifle, my first AR, testing out different, a lot of different grips before I found the one that I liked, and reviewing some, that Loctite builds up and builds up and builds up, and eventually you almost need to retap that hole. So the only thing I did not do is there's Loctite on the set, there's Loctite under the plate, but I did not put Loctite on the two screws holding the Venom on, just because, you know, I doubt that this will come off of here. I mean, probably do, like a lot of you have said, JR10 Desert Gold, Nihap, Joey, I believe, Wade. I'll probably just see if something ever is introduced for my Hunter, and, you know, maybe go that route. But now something else I need to get out and shoot. And then of course they send a really nice, I don't know what this thing would be considered, like a fucking 20 mil rubber cover to protect it. Okay, back to comments. Ed, fine review and beer babe, cheers E. Thank you, Ed. Brad Thomas, the best intro song for sure. Heck yeah, pretty much says it all. I like to drink a little and go fuck yourself. Brad, I told you about rum. Yeah, well, yeah. Fine. And heck. Shit, totally missed this one. 22nd, top 30. Well, obviously you didn't miss it. You just left a fucking comment. DFC, a lot of mount, hole, screw, and tail talk lately. Maybe you could put some slow playing saxophone in the background too. Gillian, here, Eric, cheers, my friend. Joey, black IPA, that's racist. Fuck, that's right. Can't wait till someone comes out with white privilege beer. Wade, was it you that put up the thing? I know nobody that ever had a slave, so I am not going to feel bad about being proud that I'm white. Hey, you know, I'm sorry. If you have a problem with me, hey, go fuck yourself. But you know what? You know what I'm sick and tired of? Some of the most racist motherfuckers are the people calling racist. You know what? Why don't we have a National White Pride Day? Why don't we have a white college fund? What the fuck? You know, where is it stated that people like us are supposed to feel bad that we can be proud of who we are? You can be proud of who you are without putting somebody else down. I tell you, here, I don't know, I don't remember if I told this story or not. Just a couple of weeks ago, my friend and neighbor, used to be a neighbor, now he's a friend, Mike, went to the local convenience store. Even though he was coming out carrying stuff with his hand, he held the door for a black man. The guy just shook his finger at him and said no, and Mike's like, what? And he just did it again. So Mike just walked out, let the door fall behind him, and giggled. I would have done the same thing. Dude, that guy is a fucking racist. We are now seeing the repercussions of the black community trying to make, and then there's so many white people that are so fucking PC and scared. You know what? Fuck you. I didn't have a slave. There's nobody in my family that had a fucking slave. I'm Irish. Do you want to get into that in slavery? Go fuck yourself. I got some white fucking privilege for you. And I don't even consider myself racist. The problem is people like that, The fucking Black Lives Matters and this fucking dick that just couldn't be a good human being. Instead, he had to make it about racist because a white man was gonna be polite and hold the door for him. Shake your little fucking finger at me, you Yahoo chunk of shit. Fuck that. You know what? I'm white, and I'm very proud of it. And I don't think anybody should be afraid to talk about it. I'll tell you who all the racists are. Yeah, you're the fucking racist piece of shit is what you are. Wow. Sorry to be a good human being. Guess what? I hold the door for women. I hold the... If I see someone coming and they've got their hands full, I mean, the person behind me, make sure I hold the door for them. It's called being a good human being. That's the problem with these people. They're not even good human beings anymore. Because they're racist. Woohoo! Sort of. I don't know. John Solar 283, top 20, maybe. Baby. John Solar, congrats to Altenda Fabrizio. Absolutely. Mr. Holster, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. As we begin the slippery slope back to over 3 minutes to the first sip. You cannot... I see... First of all, it should not count. It doesn't fucking count until the song's over. I happen to really like that song, so I used enough of it that I always get a copyright infringement. I don't even fucking care because I don't care about the advertising. There's no money in it. I never cared. Hey, speaking of that little tiff going on between Yankee Marshall and Eric, Iraq veteran, it kind of cracks me up. A little something I didn't know. I don't want to sound like I'm taking sides because they've both. One's been a good friend and one has sent me shit. But now I understand kind of why he sends me shit. Do you know? If you haven't seen Dave's video, my hand just brushed the Chuck dick. Hey, how about a little cowbell off of Chuck's face? Do you know that I didn't know this. If I started to sell something and I wanted maybe me and Jim started making and selling Armyman bottle openers, and I wanted Iraq veteran. I wanted Eric to show it in a video. It sounds like those start at $4,000. Wow. Excuse me, Jim, previously known as Haboob 308. $4,000. $4,000. You know, here's the problem. Go fuck yourself, Chuck. That's part of the problem. When a company sends me something, or I want to get my hands on something, like say Matador Arms and the chassis for the SKS, it's an honor to be able to get my hands on it. But I let people know. And sometimes the really outstanding companies let me know. Case in point, Jay at Elite Ammunition. I will accurize your pistol. By the way, there's a special going on right now. Joey. The fuck? Joey. Oh. Dinner with Mom and Pa tomorrow. There'll be no brew review. Probably. Joey. Right now, Jay at Elite Ammunition has a special going on. If you have the accurization package done on your gun, you can get one of his short throw triggers, color of your choice, for free. But Jay was very vocal about this. I will do the work on your gun in exchange for doing a video only if you're honest about it. He's like, you do not say that you're happy if you're not. Well, if I'm getting $4,000 to review this Army Man, I'm probably really gonna fucking like it. And that's where I am so proud, because I've reviewed, well, here's my feelings on it. If I don't like it, usually you don't see it. If I say I like it, it's because it's fucking worthwhile. There's nothing more discouraging, I won't mention any names, Wilson Combat Mags, 10mm, Such. You see somebody tell you how great they are, and then when you get them, they don't fucking run nearly as well as the stock ones, which were, you know, pretty much the same price. I would have just loved to have gotten more, which unfortunately I wasted my money on the Wilson Combat ones and then turned around and bought more of the stock ones. So that's why I know if I say something and someone's like gonna base their decision to buy it because I said so, well, it better be fucking true, because I don't want someone to waste their hard-earned money. Fuck you, Chuck. Oh, Mr. Ulster again. Brew Chick looks like Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. Oof. Mr. Holster, I don't even know. I mean, how many times in growing up watching Gilligan's Island that Mary Ann was in the Spank Bank. I was never Ginger. Just Mary Ann all the way. DFC. So gay for your Atlas bipod, I bought one to complete my POF revolution. Wow. I want to see that rifle. Bitch, do a video. Or send me a picture. Now ready to cast rooftop votes if necessary. Year end, Ebomi shoot ready and willing now. I want to do it. I mean, even if it's just a small-ass group. I mean, it'd be great if Jerry, Nihap, I mean, whoever wants to. It'll probably end up being a bigger thing than the shoot this year. But the leaves are almost completely gone. The weather is still really nice, man. We're ready. I mean, if we wait too long, it's going to be hunting season, and it's not going to be able to happen. So if you're hearing me say this, we're almost there. Mr. Ulster, tell your wife my video for Ammo at 73 was deemed by YouBoob to be unsuitable for advertisers. Looks like all the brew reviews are from this point on. And I did tell her actually. I saw that, because I was going to do a brew review yesterday, and started doing a little prep work, and then it didn't happen. Then I actually told her that you said that. Mr. Ulster, you should use the iron sights on the 220. I am currently going to attempt to finish a shockwave to match my SIG Hunter. This is a project for me who never modifies or seldom modifies a gun. Well, I'm sure we'll see it then. Yeah, I fixed the sights on the SIG, but I did not put Loctite under the dovetail in case I ever were to do the rope, you know, an actual SIG plate and, you know, that kind of thing. But there's no way they're gonna like fall off. First of all, if those sights fall off, it'd be like looking for a pop can versus the time that the front sight came off of the Ruger. Actually, it broke. Aunt Keck, dilly. I don't know why you want to fuck with me. Aunt Keck, whiskey for El Tenda. Aunt Keck, spiced rum, definitely better than clear. Clear is gross. I agree. I'm kind of, fuck you, Brad. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a... Christine just saw a picture of Joey's penis. Yeah. Uh-huh. Aunt Keck, I hope you don't think I drink Bud Light. With all the things that you have made comment about drinking, I'm pretty sure that you don't drink Bud Light. I mean, hey, what's wrong with Bud Light? I've been known to have a few of them from time to time. Actually, I usually pick up Bud Light Lime. Now, I know this is going to sound weird, but there's some days where you say to yourself, instead of having 6 or 10 side angle, 6 or 10, you know, high-end craft beers, instead it's nice to drink like a case or a case and a half of something more light. Then I go with the Bud Light Lime. Oh, we gotta pick this shit up. I still gotta cook dinner. El Tenda. Sharky on the cold brew. 1 is 1, 2 is 1. So what does 3 make? Niceness. That's what 3 makes. Sharky, the Atlas is not all hype. I've tried plenty of bipods over on this side of the pond, and so far the Atlas reigns supreme. Oh, it's... Sharky, this is why I like it. It's one of the most compact bipods that I have ever had. It's... I can guarantee you I could put it on the BMG 50 and it would never get killed. It flips, it has 45 forward and back, 90 degrees forward and back, pan, tilt. It's just well made. The comment I made when I was talking about it is watch out, because there's knockoffs out there and they are not the same. Crazy Scotsman, another 10, 10 brother. Cheers. Sharky, if you ever get your hands on a West German made P210, you will really find Sig Sauer perfection. Yes, the West German remake is relevant. Remark is relevant. Okay. Well, put one in your carry-on and come on over and I'll buy it. Crazy Scotsman, the greatest thing that piece of shit Obama did was leave the White House and let a real man in to clean up the fucking mess. Trump trained bitches. Absolutely. Sharky, I definitely heard a Shelby fart. That was back on the cold. Yeah, that's that. I did not frame her. That was her. Crazy Scotsman, still no replies from Sig, which is a piss poor guess. I'll keep going up the chain till I either piss him off or get an answer. Appreciate that. Stephen Bush, too hot to handle. We're going backwards in time, Smile Money. Think I've seen this one. Fuck knows. I'll watch it anyway. Stephen Bush, nope, haven't seen it. Stephen Bush on the titties and rum. Shit, missed this one too. Muzzle First, great brew review, sir. Congrats to Joey. Tell his mom I said hi. Oh, I will. Ammo at 73. So, Christine cooks, likes guns, and buys you beer. Want to work out some kind of a trade? I know there's some complete cockstains out there. I won't mention any names. That douchebag in Texas, which I can give you as his address if you want. But, yeah. Ammo Head, you are absolutely right. You know that Desert Eagle of yours, and maybe the Colt. Just kidding. Joey, GunGod556 is a fellow New Yorker and fights the same shit here in this fucking state. The fuck the shit that YouTube has become. These libtards are pieces of shit. You know, I came here for the interaction and the friendship that I've made, but YouTube knows how to fucking suck the shit dry. Absolutely. Gun God, AJ, said that they took all of his videos. They gave him a strike for doing the, he doesn't say anything. And he proves that there's no, banning a bump fire stock will do nothing. That's what he says. And then he proceeds to do a few 10-round mag dumps with his finger. And YouTube has fucking jumped his shit. And of course, like most of us, he got pissed off, said fuck it, was gonna leave. And I hope a few comments made by a bunch of people, including me, I'm like, dude, the more they want to fuck with me, the more I want to stay to fuck with them back. So, AJ, cheers, my friend. Glad to see that you're back. Joey, yes, the device you're talking about is an AR mag lock. You can't release the magazine unless the upper is broken down from the lower. Then again, Mean Arms came out with the mag loader that works like a stripper clip. And here it is, and it's surprisingly suitable for advertising. I believe isn't that your video? Clicking on it. Yeah, I watched this. And of course, you know, I had to fucking chuckle because even though I'm in a libtard mecca, we have another raghead, towelhead running. You know, if you're gonna be a politician in America, you fucking dumb cunt, you know, take your goddamn bullshit off and be a representative for the people, not a representative for the fucking towelheads. Voting from the... Never mind. Joey, is there anything you haven't done? A hot redhead. Cadillac V, I like the idea of a first aid kit, honestly. I'm glad to hear that. Cheers. I gotta remember to bring that up with John in case he missed that part. Sharky762, ATF sucks. First aid kit is certainly a nice one. Now go put the sticker on your truck, and yeah, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. A saying that goes for lots of things. Absolutely. Right now, sitting by my back door, got home. I like to have it. ATF sucks. It's not just a YouTube channel. Sharky, it sounded like doodah at first, but after rewinding and paying attention properly, no, doodah, just do. Jay, delete ammunition on the cold brew. I love to come over here and have you blow me for an hour. Jay, tell Christine they may be fake, but they taste real. Talking about big titties. Yeah. Jay, triple titty treat. I will help with this one on the left with the magic apples. Jay, with the last comment until I hit refresh, and send me that fucking 10mm slide. I will make something based on the rear sight without any slide machining. I appreciate that, but I've just decided to go this route for right now and leave that beautiful pistol by itself. Hitting the refresh button and then moving on because it's my turn to cook and we are having pizza. And Jay's stands as the last comment. This year's version of Damien. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. what it needs is more alcohol. I'm gonna give it a, oh sorry, in case you forgot what it looked like, I'm gonna give Damien, Child of Darkness Ale from Surly, I'm gonna give this a 9. I'm gonna go finish this, and we will see you tomorrow, of course, if there even is a tomorrow, which lately there's been less and less tomorrows. Wait a second, I already know there isn't going to be a tomorrow. I'm going to have dinner with my ma and my pa. So, that's right. I tried to tell a guy today that part of your approach of having a good conversation with somebody is not to immediately tell them to fuck off. So I got to work on it myself. So I apologize for almost telling you to all fuck off tomorrow. So, Joey, you can fuck off. But everybody else, love you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday.